Hey everyone, this is Bonnie from Backward Story, and welcome to another edition of Mad About Nails. This week I am celebrating Halloween early. I have some new Halloween polishes that I have been trying out recently for the month of October, and today's weather's not very good. You can tell it looks like it's going to rain soon, and it did yesterday too, and it actually rained the day before that, so I don't think I'm going to get any kind of good film footage this week, and I may redo my nails tonight or tomorrow if I don't do it tonight. So I really wanted you to see them before I took the polish off, and this is what I used this week. I started out with a base coat of Oily Bonder, and then I had 2 coats of Zoya in Coraline. Coraline makes up 1/3 of the Zoya Blogger collection by Birchbox. Coraline was created by 11th Gorgeous, and the other 2 polishes in the collection, Kate and Belle, were created by The Small Things and Capitol Hill Style. I don't think you can find the collection anymore online, although maybe you can, but each of the 3 is a sheer jelly, which means it's buildable and it gets more opaque-ish the more that you go, and you can layer it between glitter and get kind of a jelly sandwich, which I like. And I started doing the jelly sandwich approach earlier this year, and I bought the Birchbox Trio, so I don't think it's available anymore, but it could be. It was earlier this year. Anyway, I started with 2 base coat layers of Coraline, which you really can't see, but I mostly did it because the glitter polish that I'm using is not completely opaque, and if I didn't have anything under it as a base coat, then you would see a lot of naked nail in between, and by putting a nice orange color that's sheer, you're not going to see so much of what's lying underneath, and it looks opaque when it actually isn't. So that is why I chose to use a sheer jelly as my base, and I did 2 layers just to make it a little darker. And I'm sorry if it's really windy and you can hear that. Like I said, it's going to storm. The trees keep going. Anyway, this is what I used on 4 of my nails. You can kind of see the detail in it. It is from SalonPerfect, which I believe is only sold at Walmart, and it is called Jolt, and this is from their Neon Collision collection that came out earlier this summer, and it likely is still available at a Walmart near you unless your Walmart sold out of them. But I'd gone in to get the green version of this because it looks like foam, and I thought that was really fun, and I decided to get this color as well because I thought it would be great when it was Halloween time. And it looks really good on the nail, don't get me wrong, it looks great. The polish itself could be a lot better. This is not a very forgiving polish. I used 2 coats of this, and like I said, it doesn't go on opaque even after 2, but it starts to get gunky after the 2nd coat, so you really don't want to put a 3rd coat of it on. You can kind of see on my edges that I still have a little bit of edge because you couldn't get it fully off the cuticle, and it dried way too fast, and then once it dried, it did not come off without shattering the polish and creating cracks. So it's not a completely fluid polish. Plus, it's kind of a matte texture. You can see a little bit on this one maybe. You can't obviously feel it, but it is a matte polish unless you put top coat on, and it was a very rough polish. It felt very grimy, very gritty, and I didn't like that. So I started with 1 coat of Revlon Quick Dry Top Coat, which is what I always use, and it still felt really gritty. So I decided maybe it was the top coat. I would try something else. I did a layer of Rapid Dry Top Coat by OPI, and it still felt gritty. So I did a 2nd coat, and it still feels a little gritty. This nail polish eats top coat. It just, I could not get it to be smooth and shiny and full, and it just completely ate everything I threw at it, and it got a little less gritty, but it is still not smooth. It's still bumpy and a little gross, and I don't know that I would wear this a lot because it's probably also going to be horrible to take off, but it required so many layers of top coat just to seem normal-ish, not even normal. But so I didn't really like the formula of it as much as I liked the color. And then for my accent nail, I used another color I've been really excited for that I've been waiting to use. It is Maybelline Color Show, their polka dot collection in Dotty. And this is definitely a Halloween color. It's kind of a sheer jelly. and it's got the glitter in it already. So I did that as my base. And then the polish that you are about to see as soon as I take this off and film the next video is going to be this over an opaque orange and an opaque black. So I am really excited to show you both of these. I bought them specifically for Halloween, knowing that they would be great Halloween designs. And this is my second look, and I really like the way this one came out, and I think I'm going to be keeping this one for a while until it starts to chip, and I really like the way it came out. I was kind of wary. I'd heard not so good things about the Maybelline color show, but I think it looks really cute. Again, started with that same Orly Bonder base coat to make the bonding so your nail polish sticks longer. And then on two of my nails on each hand, I used a black coat from Wet n Wild Wild Shine in black cream, and I made a nice dark black. And then for the other three fingers, I did one coat of Ulta in Son of a Gun, S-U-N of a gun. And so I had one base coat on each finger, one layer, and then I put 2 layers of the Maybelline Color Show Polka Dots in Dotty. And this is one I've been saving for October because it's orange and Halloween-y, and it's a jelly-based orange that builds, and maybe I shouldn't have put the orange on as a base coat because it's too dark. It doesn't really have any of that nice jelly consistency, but I don't really have a black jelly, so it wouldn't have matched an opaque against a jelly, so there's not much I can do there if I want it to match. And in the end, it does come out really nicely. And one thing I like about it is because it does have that jelly liquid to it, the dots are black and white, and so you put down one layer of the polish, and then I waited a few minutes, let it dry a bit, put down a second one, and you can see that it looks like some of the dots on my black fingers are orange, and that's because when the second layer went over it, if the orange liquid, the orange polish, went over the white dot, it turned orange, and so it gave it this interesting effect that it wouldn't have had against orange. So I really like the way it is against black, and I just think it came out super cute. I decided to go with OPI Rapid Dry top coat instead of what I normally use because it's a little bit thicker, and after this past week when I had so much trouble with my SalonPerfect eating my top coat, and that was so horrible to get off, by the way. That polish I just finished showing you, it was a nightmare to get off. It was like cement, and even soaking it did not make it want to come off. But so I decided to use a thicker top coat this time, and it's nice and smooth. So I think they came out really cute. I really like the Maybelline Dotty, and I had heard bad things about it, but I think it's cute, especially when you use it for layering, and especially over the black. And it's definitely a great Halloween color, and it's only a couple of dollars, so you really can't lose. So that is Mad About Nails this week from me. I will talk to you again next week with more October Halloween nail art. Have a spooky day. Bye.